I don't know what I want to read. Cause there's like five books in here. This one's a little bit lengthy. One of my new creations. Yeah, I'm gonna put some lightning in there. Yeah, I guess we're reading Fallen Order. The Dark Temple. This is chapter 5 of 5. Anyone comic book reading? Dog Life Chris here. Star Wars, Jedi, The Fallen Order, Dark Temple. The collapse of all things. Bruno! What you want, boy? What you want, boy? Alright, here we go. We're on Fylar. This is like in the past, I guess. Cere Junda. We have to fall back. Cere Junda, wait. We must wait for Nerali. She has a plan. And then that guy dies. Everyone, we'll be slaughtered if we don't do something now. Get them out of here. Jedi, wait. And someone find Master Cordova. If you played the game yet, this is previous to the game Fallen Order. Don't let the Jedi get to the command center. Thank you for telling me where I need to go. Stop her! But how? She's attacking the building. And then these guys were inside the vessel. We need to find out what who these men are working for. And pardon me, sir, but does anyone happen to see that? Apologies for the interruption, Da. I was just hoping we could have a friendly chat about what you're doing here. You love making an entrance, but this doesn't seem too friendly. I'm here to make you an offer. There's an old trader's expression, never negotiate with a blaster to your head. I assume that expression would apply to a lightsaber as well. I'm not a trader, but in the Jedi Order, we say that one cannot ask for something without first offering another. So what are you offering me, Jedi? My trust. Is that better? She closed her lightsaber. Much. Now, what do you ask in return? It seems that I have now negotiated with a blaster to my head. That I am now negotiating with a blaster to my head. You're not a traitor. Fair enough. You will cease fire and all hostilities and pull back your forces out of Fylar at once. And why would I? You told me before that your interest in the temple was for pursuit of knowledge. Is that true? Yes, that is true. If you pull out now, I will get you the access to more knowledge than this temple could ever. I will get you into the archives of the Jedi Library on Coruscant. Ha! Now Jedi, non-Jedi are forbidden from entering the archives. Can you give me access? I don't know, but I will try. I appreciate your tenacity, but that's no good. We've spent... Stop. We've spent a lot of credits and done a lot of work here. You aren't guaranteed to win today. If you stop now, I'll do everything I can to make Nerali's grant you access to their temple too. I'm no traitor, but I know 2 maybes is worth more than 1. Deal. Commanders, tell the troops to cease fire immediately. Yes, sir. And then they're not ceasefiring, I guess. That's really it? You were just leaving Fylar just like that? Cordova was right. You are smart. The Ontotho planetary government voted this morning to no longer recognize Fylar as a nation. For better or for worse, this land is part of a republic now, meaning my expedition is legal. I don't believe you. You don't have to, but I promise you, the Republic is on its way, and I worry that when they arrive, your Fylari friends will destroy whatever is in the temple that they are so convinced to protecting. But I'm hoping that you can convince them otherwise, like you convinced me. And if we're totally being honest, you were right. You interrupted my lieutenant telling me that they finished negotiations and their investigation. It was Da's men who attacked the caravan, and to begin these feuds in the sense, we hired local forces to work security for us. It would seem some of the locals wanted to start a war so they could settle disputes that have long existed, long before you and I have ever even heard of this planet. So, it was the Ontotho. How do you say that? Onttothans who started this. Now, we only hired Fylari. It would seem some of them want this war as much as the Onttothans do. I don't know how to stop something like that, Cere, but I'm done being tricked into it. Okay, who just shot him? No! We need a medic! The Fylari are attacking! Nurali, stop! They've ceasefire! Call off the attack! Nurali, still trying to fight. There are more on the way. There are more than we thought. And what kind of blaster was that? We're being slaughtered. You need to fall back. We're surrounded. What do we do? Maybe we can help. Oh, I am so pleased to see you alive, Padawan Junda. It seems you've been having some interesting adventures here, but perhaps it's a good time to come home now. Master Windu, what are you doing here? Our lander was headed to the Otan city when we saw this battle here and came instead. I convinced Da to stop fighting, but the Fylari didn't get the message. Only the four of us came down here. I suggest we escort Da's men back to Ontotho to meet up with the rest of the Republic forces, where they can land. Where's Master Cordova? Last time I saw him, he was on one of those exploratory missions inside the temple. I'll get him. You get Da's forces out of here. Very well. Luminari, Maslow Scaff will help you. Luminary and Master Scaff will help me with the withdrawals. Master Odu will accompany you and find Cordova, Cere. These drawings are pretty, magical. It's a lot happening. They don't want to let us leave, so let us show them what happens if we stay and fight. This fool's talking Sulustis. This one right here. Where did all that come from? Where did they all come from? We have to find Master Cordova before they do. And then Ithorian, stay low and move quickly. Master Udon is Ithorian. This way. Oh no, Master Cordova. Oh, Cere. What? Nurali. I think Nurali attacked me. We know the Fylari are slaughtering Da's men outside, but the Republic is here now. Oh, hello, Master Udo. Oh, he's the hurt one. Oh, hello, Master Odu. Hello, Master Cordova. It is time to go, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's well past time to go, old friend. Uh-oh. What? Well done, Cere. You managed to walk right into my trap. He looks like Zelda. I mean, Link. It did not seem well done to me. Huh? Nurali, what is this? Da agreed to withdraw. Yes, of course he did. And then come back with even more soldiers? I don't blame you, Cere. You're an outsider, but the Fylar will never know true independence as long as the Ontothans exist. We live in the shadows, and in the shadows of your republic. Ontotho is still here as the republic. What did killing Da change? It was a start. You want to overthrow the republic? No, silly girl. We could never do that. We're going to overthrow the Ontotho planetary government and leave the republic for good. Not every Fylar wanted war, but when you arrived, they do now. These energy spheres, you're using the power of the shields and your weapons that came from the temple, didn't they? That's what you and Da were after. We do have a sacred duty to protect this land, and this sphere from the tomb will help us do that. We have plenty of them. But you also give your weapons and equipment vast amounts of power. Oh, what? To provide for the lands? Clever. I'm sorry, Cere. We have a war to win, and you are in the way, and I have nothing but respect for you. And I have grown more tolerable for you. I don't know if that's a gas grenade. What is that? Whatever. Gas grenade. And then it switches to a new scene here. They're sending down a transport. The spheres are, is that the guy? Okay, the spheres are loaded into the cannons, Fess. They are. Are you sure this is a good idea? Once the Republic is here, they will never leave. We stop hundreds now, or thousands later. Let's show the Republic what it means to be Fylar. They shot down the Republic ship. Transport, I don't know. These guys would be trapped, and there's gas now from the grenade. Did he drop the gas grenade inside of their little sphere? Lightsabers not working on the shield, it would seem. You should know from the holo chess game, Master, that I'll throw every piece on the board at a single problem. Every piece? Cere, I've never been happier to be reminded that you are an awful holocron chess player. Since they don't look like intruders, maybe if we wake them up, the temple guards will stop Nirali and deactivate the shields. Maybe if we stop moving, they'll forget we were here. Or maybe not. They activated these things with force rock. Don't stop moving. I'd rather prefer be crushed to death than poisoned. And fighting. We need to fall back. The Republic is firing to disable our cannons. If they pierce the temple, they could detonate the energy spheres inside, and the chain reaction would blow the whole thing up. Keep firing! Did you hear what he said, fool? Okay, back in the sphere. It worked. You overloaded the force field. On second thought, I might prefer the gas. Good news for you is that it seems I may not be very good at holocron chess either. Holo chest. Watch out! Looks like Nirali got the Republic cruiser's attention. Shot through. Oh no, they've hit the spheres. Nirali, you have to stop this at once. The whole area is unstable. Get your people out of here now. Fylar, don't surrender. We don't run, Cere. You'll lose everything if you don't. Then we have lost. Oh no! Odu. I hope he doesn't die. That's like one of my favorite characters. Whatever, his face. Where's his mouth? Does it open all the way, or does he put food into the side? It's always different. You've seen it, right? It's different. Sometimes he talks here, and sometimes he talks here. It's like, well, maybe they're just different nations in one species. Look out, it's coming! How is this possible? Anything is possible with the Force. Odu, can you hear me? Master, we can't stay here. The ground's breaking apart. I'm sorry. You saved us, even though we're enemies. You never got it, Nerali. We were never your enemies. The Republic will see me and send down a rescue craft. Now get your people ready to evacuate, Nerali. It's time to do the right thing by them. A few moments later, the craft has landed. Master Windu reports that Da's forces are clear. We have to lift off now. Master Cordova, the whole region is collapsing. Very well. Nerali and the rest didn't come back to the ship, did they, Master? No, sirree. They stayed behind. We failed them all. All of them. They wanted a war. There is nothing we could do to stop that. But we have to save who we could. Is that enough? No, it's never enough. 2 days later, on Coruscant. Sirree, the council is ready for you. Master, is everything all right? Don't make them wait, Sirree. Find yourself in front of us once again, you do, Padawan Junda. Wonder, do I, what excuses you will make for your actions this time. I have no excuses, Master Yoda. Oh, think this was a success, you do. We were sent to a planet on the verge of war. Every side had their own interests and their own reason to want us gone. No matter what we did, we were only making things worse. Yes, unclear a Jedi's mission often is. Hard to see which is the path that leads to victory and which to defeat. This was a victory? No, no one said that. The failed revolution would have engulfed the entire planet in flames. The company that hoped to enrich itself at the cost of others' lives was brought down, and the corrupt planetary government is being dealt with in the Republic courts. Hopefully, we may find comfort in those things. All right, Windu. Who says what? Okay. Some of the Fylar have agreed to help form a new joint government of Ontotho and Fylar. And Nerali? The destruction of the temple ruptured a fault line under the Fylar land. It will most likely remain uninhabited for years to come. If Nerali and her loyalists did survive the battle, they'll find nothing in Fylar but ghosts of what they lost. Master Windu. And what of me, Master Windu? Kneel, Cere Junda. We spoke to Master Cordova and the DA security forces and many of the sub-Fylar you've saved. Despite the outcome, all say that you performed your role admirably. Especially of interest to us was your ability to communicate with the Force-sensitive Fylar children. By the rights of the Council, stop licking your crotch. By the rights of the Council and by the will of the Force, Cere Junda, you may rise. You are now the Knight of the Jedi Order. Hello, Master. I am not your master anymore. We are equal now in the eyes of the Order. It seems the Council learned of what I always knew. So, the library, huh? Okay, he's going to be in the library, Master Cordova. Many things were learned on Ontotho. It seems I have always thought myself as an equal part of a scholar and a warrior. Perhaps it's time I learned what it really means to be a scholar. I'm sorry, Master. I'm sorry, Eno. I failed you. Don't. I am proud of you. I am proud of the Jedi you have become, and I am happy to spend my days in here, learning and finding the time to explore when I can. I'm going to start by trying to figure out what all this was. the temple, the energy spheres? What does it all mean? So, that's it? No, Cere, that's not. Later, on Ontotho, years later. Oh, wait. You still have a great adventure. Go on, and I will stay here and make sure that they are chronicled for me for generations to come. Okay, that was from the last page. The Jedi were here, Inquisitor. What happened? Power levels critical. Shutting down. Impossible to say, but this was once the very place of importance and important to these people. And they lost it all. Zeno Cordova, Inquisitor. The data belongs to a Jedi long ago. Oh. The data belongs to a Jedi long ago. His last entry is years old and incomplete. Zeno Cordova. He may not know exactly what he had discovered, but I do. Prepare to depart. We head to the planet Bogano at once. Cere Junda and Cal Kestis cannot hide from me forever. And then, it's not out yet, but Jedi the Fallen Order, it's coming soon. This was number 505, The Dark Temple. Doglight Chris, anyone comic book reading? We out this sucker. Oh wait, I got this comic book. Can't even remember what it's called. It's in Arlington. Actually, it just had the, whatever. I can't remember the name. Too bad. You don't get to know the name. We out this sucker.